Oh boy. Alright. Hey everyone, how's it going? We got the companion to work. So now you should be able to view my character sheet as well as... Oh man, I saved after putting the point in physical. That's unfortunate. Oh, he's got something to say.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians. Because
Wait,
that
was
won't
that?
get us anywhere.
Was that you guys tell?
I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that Hulk.
We have a one bullet. How else can we get through the gates?
Some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
Okay.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime.
You're so
Don't
right.
make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
He's the one
And
provoking
you're
me.
just going to let him manipulate you like that?
You're so right. Kim's kind of the best. All right, let me reposition myself. All right.
We are not here on some political quest. We are
Okay,
here
we already
to solve. And you're just going to let him manipulate you
All
like
right,
that?
won't do it
Let's
again.
Think of something else.
So let's go back to the yard. I think that's a good idea. I press this button. Press button behind guard. You knew that. There's a bottle.
Nice aggression with the...
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Nice aggression with the native. Native.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Out of here. So did he give a little bit of advice there? Yeah, Ben, how's it going? You should be able to mess with the game now. Where's the rest of the armor? Get the body down. Run the number on the victim's armor. Oh, how can we do that? Use Kim's oh, let's go to Kim's radio. Where's his car? But I'm fully ready to experience the game now in a way that I wasn't ready to before, being quite frank. No save scumming. It is what it is. Go with our gut.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
What
A
is
sign
this?
says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yeah, but what's it do?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine,
Like recycling.
then it gives you money. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but feel free to use it if you find a bag, though.
Alright, so if we get a bag, we can make money that way, I guess. This.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low
Raincoat.
shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small,
Money making and helping clean the city.
sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed.
Raincoat. Steal a
No need to
raincoat.
worry about
That's not
them
happening.
Over a display.
What is what? If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
That's
Her
reasonable.
attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected.
I'm not trying.
Welcome
Can you
to
tell
Frit.
us?
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
Oh.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Okay.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
What is the fashion police?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear.
Oh,
it's
dress
kind
to
of funny.
impress.
They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Okay. I bet your hat would take the prize.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
I have some questions.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone.
Tell me about the
I
dead
don't
body.
really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
You know who it is?
not really.
So a little bit?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Okay. How long has he
I
been
don't
there?
know really long.
What's your thoughts on?
I don't know.
Oh, this is awesome.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
What is this? What's this I just clicked?
Okay.
Thanks. Tell me anything?
I don't
Nope.
really.
Thanks, bye. Great. Oh, what's that?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
That caused a pop-up when it asked me to choose a skill of yours to level up. Oh, so I get to consult the integration. That's cool.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste.
We
We
need
don't stock prescription meds,
health,
but we do have Nosafed,
morale.
Dramamine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Hypnogamma. I'm off the hypnogamma.
Okay.
Give me some of
here.
this.
I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Give me
Okay,
this.
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Up there. Cigarettes?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall,
Oh, boy.
inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light.
Hmm.
The smokes too glitter in their wrap. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain.
Oh, yeah.
The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Sure. If you, but I'm obliged
Oh.
to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
You got anything else?
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the pale age vodka is special, I guess. It's stored
Why?
in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong. I mean, I already said it'd hurt you.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while
Ah.
damaging your health.
Cigarettes make
Alcohol
it harder.
raises physique while damaging your morale.
Okay.
Use medication, like Nosafed and Magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note: consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
So wait, this one, +1 physique, -1 morale. This one is also +1 physique, -1 morale, but it's more expensive. Interesting. So that tells me it either means you can only buy them once, so to dip back into them is more expensive, or like most recovering alcoholics, you don't really care for the taste or anything, you're just trying to get the effect, which is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool representation of that, if that is the case. What we got up there?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep.
Someone lives
A
in
book
here.
with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town.
the driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations
I
about
don't like
on
this.
a large metal. It is a seal.
Perhaps we should leave racist land. Let's go do something else. Human off. This. Clothes. White tank top. What do you got going
A
on?
small, wrinkled woman does not greet you.
Hey.
She nods along to something on her radio. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Excuse me, ma'am.
No response, wherever.
Hey.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
All right, you know what? You're right. You're voice of reason here, kid. I understand where you're coming from. Was there a white check I could do here?
Stands in the middle of the
I
traffic
need to put
light.
points into encyclopedia to try again. We'll wait on that. I realize now that the title screen shows this statue, and he's on top of it with like a bottle of alcohol, which is pretty cool. I gotta say, I'm very excited to see where this game takes me. Is this his car?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the
Open the
cabin,
door.
You are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook. Pull out. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The white suede feels luxurious under
Hell
the
yeah.
touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
All right, let's pick up the radio and call in this serial number.
Frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide
Bang.
over the metropolis.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hi, Alice.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it
Hey,
a
Alex.
1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye.
Oh.
You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Oh, that's so tempting. Could you run a serial
Hello,
number?
Officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it. Got it. I'll contact the ICP
Did I
database
lie?
immediately. Call back
Alright.
tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-isolated
Insane
law
clown posse?
enforcement service. The crown jewel
Blade.
in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
How about we find a Sylvie?
What is the number, Officer?
Did you get her number?
Yes, hold on.
Oh, we got it.
Her number is...
Received. Hold on, Officer.
Oh, she dead.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot.
Oh.
Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Oh.
Yes, hello?
Hello. I have some questions.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You call the police?
No, not me.
You know who did?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Oh, good to know.
It was
Thanks,
someone
Logic.
else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Why didn't you call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
What does the Union have to
No
do
one
with this?
calls the police. The Union would get angry.
Ah.
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Let's see if Kim can.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
All right, let's push on.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people, I didn't want trouble. You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally.
That makes me think the Union did this.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
All right. You know what? That's fine.
You do? Oh. What else can I do for you?
Next question.
Yeah, go on.
Quit your
Why
job.
did I leave the bar?
No.
Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Was it that guy?
Why not?
Yeah, was it because of Gart?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me he asked you out.
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
Oh, something else happened.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
Oh, hearing. Hearing.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You mean why?
Can we go on? Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Who?
You know who.
So it was Gart. Alright.
Maybe, I don't know.
Have you seen my gun?
No, not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Uh-oh. I definitely did
Trying
something.
to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
Oh. Holy moly. Hello, folks. Miano, thank you for the raid. Hi, folks. Welcome in, welcome in. See everybody in the chat there with the Catboy raid. Nekogami, Beans, Naito Live, Miano, Reginald, EJ. Here, you already here. I think Shoutout is still broken. I really haven't looked into it, if I'm being honest, but definitely, folks, go check out Miano's channel if you haven't. Thank you for the raid. That's so kind. We're playing Disco Elysium over here. If you're not familiar with it, it's essentially a visual novel. But you get to make a lot of the choices. I'm just getting started with it, so there's not really a lot of spoilers to be had yet. Like, we're not mid-story too deep or anything. The long and short of it is we woke up hungover and blacked out. We are apparently a cop. We're the one in the green here. Our partner is Kim. He's in the orange. And we are investigating a murder that seems to have happened in this kind of union-run industrial town. You're playing The Last of Us Part 2. Heck yeah. I've not played The Last of Us games myself, but I've seen a lot of them. And it's cool. I've not watched the show either. But welcome in. Y'all gotta go. Totally understand. You're welcome to go. If you want to hang out and see some cool Disco Elysium. This is a word saying game. This is a it's like a dice rolling game a little bit too. Settle in. What did I do with my gun?
Waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
What the hell? Oh my god. He's just like me for real.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Drama, not now. Oh, and so I guess for those of you just joining, this is drama talking. All of these like deep kind of English voices, that's our inner monologue. Hello, Yas. See you over there on YouTube. Welcome, welcome.
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out.
Ah, yeah,
Off
that's
of that,
a
people
bit
don't like
cringe.
that. I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, cause these are my brains.
I can't see it. I can't see without my brains.
Very nice vision.
Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay. I should have killed myself.
No, please, no more suicide threats. Thank God you don't have that stupid gun anymore.
There are way more
Who took my
inventive
gun?
ways than a gun to leave this world.
Okay, I don't know what to say.
There is silence on the other end.
What happened to the gun?
All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and
Big bucks
guns
cannot
can't buy
lie.
money, but money
So
can
sick.
always buy guns.
Guns can't buy money, but money can always buy gun. That's bars.
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me,
Oh,
I did not ask.
thanks.
I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
Why does she seem angry with you? We can hit this, right? The red check, so we can't try again, but We can hit this.
No,
Nope.
she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart.
But I'm a guy.
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag.
Even my empathy side is like, women, am I right?
No, you're the guy.
I'm the guy.
Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help
Off the
poor
goop
girl,
here.
lest she turns into a spinster.
Yeah, I'm happy to help, but maybe we can drop this, this bit.
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore?
He's watched too many YouTube shorts, chat.
You
We
have
can't
to
help
act,
him.
Lieutenant Love.
No,
You
please
have to calm
stop.
that hysteric down. Think
Please
you can do
stop.
that, Lieutenant Love?
I really don't want to refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful. Please know I don't want to say any of those things. Are you there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. Kiddo's a little creepy, but let's go
No.
down.
What?
You and Gart, right? Wait, no. What the fuck? No.
Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
What?
You know what?
What is it?
The lieutenant raises his shoulders. You'll see, Lieutenant. You'll see.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Yeah, she hung up.
on.
Okay, word.
The love quest is on.
The love quest is on.
It's on. Take it
Guard
to
plus Sylvie equals question mark? Something's going on here. You need to help a brother out with his love woes. Go to Guard and give him some solid advice. Tell him how it is with women. I don't think I'm going to do this side quest. This just sounds awful. Let's call home.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5.
Hey, Jules. What's up?
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop.
I'm a
Cops
cop.
know relay code.
That's right. But he accept that you're the love cop? No, not. 10-4, station 41.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I am dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
Please.
Is it him? What does he want?
Gene.
He says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
No, I'm gonna drink 90% of it.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Well, that sucks. It is paramount to my investigation that you give me more money. I don't really want to lie. Please, I'm begging you. I don't yeah, well, that's the
He
truth.
says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Law and Order ass. Boom, boom. I don't want to be in here anymore. I want to go home. Please come and get me. No, I'm good. All right, no funds. That's fine.
Anything else, sir? Over.
I need to report my badge, miss.
Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
A lot of tens.
Any other good news?
He's saying he lost his badge.
He what? He lost his badge?
I lost my badge.
Who lost his badge?
Hey, Chester.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Is that Chester? Can you say hi? Dick Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Oh. Great. We're a joke at the office.
Dick Mullen is not your name.
Thanks,
It's the
Encyclopedia.
name of a fictional detective who would not
Man,
use
are
his-
you sure your name's Encyclopedia and not Context Clues?
Defend yourself.
Oh shit. Authority comes. Authority keeps jump scaring me. Haha. Officer lost his badge. Haha.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
You are a riot.
Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Dick.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station.
Mullen dicked us.
Why do we keep stop?
He's asking you to stop.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vikmar concurs.
Alright, whatever.
Hear you, officer. I'm just going to make
Ooh,
a
30
note here
XP.
that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
We can find it.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this.
What's going on?
Mac's there too now?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Oh my god, enough.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that.
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him.
You know, we gotta solve this case, man.
Lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. I didn't lose my gun.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth, and then it becomes it.
Stanza.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare.
Yeah, that'd be
I
awful.
don't even want to imagine the poor prey. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast.
We're all glad to hear you've
Alright.
not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance?
Okay, what else? There's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
Like, what?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Yeah, what's my name?
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my name.
Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please, Jules. Did you just burp into the microphone?
What? What is it?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Oh, yeah.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Could you give me my badge's description?
What is...
He wants to verify
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Yeah.
Tell him to
Shut
stop
up, Matt.
wasting...
What do you need, sir?
Alright, I'm done here.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Alright.
This is Precinct 57. How may I...
We got that. Have you heard anything yet?
And I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow
Let's go to the save channel. You know, that might embarrass Kim, though. I don't know if I'm gonna hit it.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Speed Freaks FM.
Speed
Bringing you
Freaks.
The hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
Kim?
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio.
Kim's a little freaky?
Looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Speed Freaks?
Oh, is that what it was called?
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
No. You're good.
Nothing to get into, really. But
This is Precinct 57.
I don't know. I think it's
Can I
kind of cool.
connect with someone? 57. Over.
In the cabin, you see the
What else we got here?
slides out from under.
take what you need, officer.
Oh.
It's going to be a long
Oh.
case.
Wait, some of these are helpful. All right, definitely want a flashlight.
What lets you see things in the dark.
Give me the chain cutters. There was something I could chain cut. What was it?
Snap, snap. Go the cutters in your hand.
There was something I could chain cut. Is that written down?
You can do good work with these. Cut
Use the chain cutter on Measurehead's bulbous throat. That is a shout right there. Give me the pry bar too. We could probably use something on this.
For opening the pull-out toolbox.
What's
as you
this?
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled.
There's no use pressing the heat button.
Me playing Melty
Won't
Blood.
start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere.
All right. Thanks, Kim. All right, that was useful. What do we got here? We got closed now. This is plus electrochemistry, plus physical instrument. Wait, we can fight. Plus interfacing. The dishwasher glove. Then this is +1 conceptualization. Give me my Doctor Strange dishwasher gloves. Oh, there's a lot of stuff around here. There was something I could cut with the bolt cutters, I think. Remember what? See you later. There's like a lot of people around. That's the bookstore. I don't care. This is the water pump, I think. No, this is like a park. Tibbs has windows. Bag. We need a bag. Whoa, there's something up here. Boat? Leave the boat. This. Can I turn the camera? Oh, it's like a wall.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Okay. Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. So many walls all over Martinez.
Well, hold on. If I put my shirt on, my conceptualization's higher. Can I try again?
Just an ordinary wall.
Need to actually put a point into it. That's like a really hard check, though. Basically need double sixes. Oh, shit.
Can't believe you didn't take the shot. Fucking coward.
Oh, that's right.
Waved a gun like a...
Her knuckles have turned white, holding on to that.
Ooh. Little magnesium. Little money. There's a guy up there.
There must be another way into the building.
Whoa, dude. You're just whispering right into my eardrum. Quick, pull out the gun and threaten her again. Did he say it like that? Dude, he was in there. He was... That door is bugged to always be at max volume. That's awesome. What's this? Nosafed and an orange bum hat. What's me bum hat do? +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. I'm in there. Anything? A little platform up there. Actually, I think I added some physical implements or whatever it's called, so I think I can... I think I can go get in that. I also have a crowbar now, right? So, like, that probably helps a lot of stuff. I remember there being something that we could make. Oh, maybe we could just cut him down with bolt cutters. Hey. Better watch your mouth around me. Puked on the floor. Salute vomit. Here. Money. I don't remember how much we need for a night, but I think it's a lot. Butter bullet holes. Not great. Oh, your puke on the ground. There. Wait. Oh, a bag! We're in there.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanent. A thick layer of graffito covers. That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and grays appear.
Graffito? Is that the singular of graffiti? That's pretty cool.
You know this to be the star of Periconesus, or the Cairo.
I
Around
don't
the
care.
large wooden building.
I don't care. Get this garbage, bro. Where was it? There was some garbage I could grab because I had a bag. Fuck. All he needed was a bag. Me? What is it? Me at the bar when I said I wouldn't get a bag? What do you guys got going on?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup.
Oh man.
Please, let's just
Banger.
try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old.
These manly men are playing balls.
Balls?
This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions.
Yeah, ball
That's
time.
the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their
I'm gonna grab the ball and show them how it's done. 92%er? Easy. Watch me ball.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. The cold metal
Feeling the
ball
ball.
is surprisingly smooth against your neck.
Mm.
It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning. Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight.
Taking
A
the
chilly breeze
surroundings.
ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
And ball.
An embodiment of pure motion. Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. They are in awe of your superiority. You are a god to them.
I am God. Ball. How was that?
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Oh, is that good?
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably 24, and then
yeah.
some.
What the hell is your problem?
Yeah, you don't know ball. I'm a god of track and field.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful. You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Pétanque?
Yes, pétanque. You ruined our pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug.
Alright, fine. I'll go get your ball.
When men at least try to...
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder. You never know. He might know something.
He might know something.
This is a good vantage point.
You know anything about that man?
I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting in Martinez. The union is the law. So can you really blame them?
You don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a
He
problem.
might know everything. That's my brain.
I admire the effort.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
But why does my brain do this? You don't know anything?
I knew I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
Thank you for your time.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool.
So cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, A stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do.
Ah.
They squint at lights.
Hell yeah.
What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rock star politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you've worked so hard to establish.
That's me.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye, badass on the edge disco cop.
Disco
Time
cop.
to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go.
Sure.
Lights. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic
Hey, we unlocked a thought. Some kind of superstar. Temporarily research bonus, -2 logic. Still seems unlikely. Why? No one is saying you're an actual superstar. Wait, so we just -2 our logic? Bonus from the thought. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance race to 4. Oh, while I'm researching, it's -2 logic. I see. Oh, and yeah, you just said that. All right, let's ship it. Some kind of superstar. How long is this? 1 hour, 10 minutes? Easy. We just need to not be logical for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Is this a ball? Oh, no, big balls. So we gotta find that guy's ball. We got a lot to do. Is there garbage here?
old call box with
Holy moly.
push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Oh, pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Is there gonna be anything?
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
I'm good. I'll look at that later. So we could pick up some garbage. We gotta find their balls. My gun might be at the pawn shop. We gotta go perhaps talk to... Where's all the garbage? With this?
There are clothes.
Don't be shy.
Save the economy. That sound. You find your
What do you got in
box
here?
smells like cat piss.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand.
Find
Buy
something worth
secondhand.
salvaging.
Keep the economy moving.
Sure.
Something cold
Big.
grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty.
Plus
And
1
it's only
composure,
$4.50
-1 shiver. Oh, we don't have the money for that. For now, I must leave. Okay, let's go over to the crime scene again. Kim suggested that a while ago.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Oh. Tire track. Someone drove in here.
Hard to say. Your vision is
easy.
In your head. The tire tracks
Nailed
were
it.
left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber.
Oh.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
Think this is connected to the
I'm
case?
not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in...
You could follow the track south.
You are correct.
Car drove
This
through the
is
fence.
a rather motor carriage for...
Oh, you could follow the tracks. I'm getting distracted. Funny. I think I took some physical instrument up.
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
Oh, we need to put skill points into perception. What's our perception? 4, it went up to 5. Probably reason. %. Let's see if we can do it better with clothes. None of these give perception. Do any of these subtract perception? Alright, we'll just hit it.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Get in there.
What is this then?
Right. Tools cannot be used unless equipped. Stuff in here. Oh, we're going upstairs. Get fucked up. Weird pig's head. Money.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine.
Oh shit.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Perhaps.
Someone is taking narcotics here.
This is below our pay grade, detective.
Oh.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way.
Not down with the electrochemistry. Alright, here's where I died while I was going for the jacket. Bucket. Postcard. Grand Cordon 37. Oh, tools. Okay. Equip this to discover secret orbs in shady areas. Equip these to open locked containers in the world. Equip this to open locked containers in the world. Equip this to collect terror from the streets. Tag me. The postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area. Luminous fog. Interact. Instant photo of tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars.
What's the meaning of this tattoo?
Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Thanks.
Gone.
Oh, stuff. Huge. We're bagging it up. Bagging it up. Looking. Thing. Doorway is gonna collapse. We can get into the harbor this way, they're saying? Climb up here. Please. More Nosafed. We got a ton of Nosafed. We can walk up here. Garbage. Yeah, give me that garbage. We're gonna trade this in for so much money, and we're gonna be able to sleep in a bed tonight. Don't mind me, Kim. Picking up money off the ground. Ooh, wait. Oh, this is the door we had to get through. Oh. Nice. Alright, are we trying to jump? This is where I failed to check before.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely
That's
see
a
white director.
cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the
Oh.
RCM insignia, and you could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Okay, so hold on.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. Well, it doesn't seem too dead.
The cloak looks
I
like
am a track and field god.
in the wind.
Hold on, let me... I know I've definitely got some... I didn't look at this last time, but I had equipment that debuffed me on the Savior Fair. Shoes off. I am also a visual calculus god. Pants off. This is how we do it.
The tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM
Easy.
is still caught on the rail.
Oh, again, we died again.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You could have died there. Shit, 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 shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
Hey, hey! What happened?
Hey, Doobie.
I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better.
Okay,
It's
so
just
I can't
The
do
wind
this
is
now,
aggressive
too.
Up here. The lieutenant looks at that machine is a Kvalsund 1020H.
That's a huge
That's
crane.
one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering.
This is one of your all-time favorite games? Yeah, I'm liking it.
But I digress.
I fail every check, though, which is, you know, par for the course. You can also try the next day.
I was under the assumption, or it could be that we had just...
Not now. A fail forward mechanic? What does that mean? White treks... Yeah, I'm aware, but now I have to spend a skill point on this again. So, all my skill points are just spoken for through the course of this game. Because I fail every check. Right, so we can't do that. We could maybe go try to rough up the guy again. I been down there. Passing a check isn't always a good thing. That's true. Could see that. Let's see how much money we got in bottles. Maybe that'll help a little. Oh, can we cut him down with the bolt cutters?
The man before you is naked, but for a pair. The hangman. This is a steel.
Airlifting? No, you're right. The harbor uses 6. I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
Equip the bolt cut. They're tiny. Maybe we can reach up there and get him down with those.
The man before you. The hangman's knot is pulled tight. This is a steel.
Airlifting. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle. I'm still approaching this as a lynching. We all are.
The cadaver hangs
Can't
from
do
the
that.
cargo belt. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock. The body is downwind from here. Maybe.
We could
How do we
try
get the
using
lock
a
open?
pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or... We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
We want a pry bar and use that. You have one of them.
This trash container is locked.
It's still
The sliding
low.
lid has a padlock. This.
Physical instrument. Can we... I already upped a physical instrument as well. Anything hindering physical instrument? We actually have a buff to it. But there's one world building background thing that absolutely fascinates me still to this day. I'm not far in at all. Kim did suggest something else as well.
This trash container is the body is downwind from here. Maybe
What did Kim
the smell
say?
of garbage to the smell of death.
Thought he was talking about the pry bar. He said someone can maybe have the key, right?
Yes?
For the key. Look at me, I got 2 tools. Where was that? The money store.
The tear machines. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
$1.
The money appeared.
Go ask for the key. Main entry. Oh, hey. Hey, there's like a lot of people in.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. An
2
hour
hours?
would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical.
No,
Maybe later.
I'm good.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Get your drink on and your act together.
Find booze and drink it? Do I want to?
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Oh, medicine.
It's a dock worker's ID,
Oh.
doubling as a shift card and a job permit.
Oh,
A
shit.
young, able-bodied man.
Can this get us in?
From the photo. Santiago S. John. Your fingers find their way into the ship.
Beautiful.
Flicking open, it's spring-loaded. The man emits a loud snore.
Did the lieutenant see me?
He's looking the other way. Perhaps purposefully. You slip the plastic ID card out of the... Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document.
That might not matter. I want to take his money.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He...
We're good here. Hey. It's all about money. Heard that. Yep. Oop. You had a key.
Can I help you?
First of all, I need a
I have a
drink.
shaker in my hand.
It's not a shaker.
Am
No.
I wearing a little bow tie? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling?
Oh my god, dude. Forget I said anything. Jesus
This
Christ.
man needs to understand you need a drink to help.
Fine.
What? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Whirling in Rags.
Clearing that up.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Most morally stalwart cop known to Revachol?
Well,
Yes.
Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Oh.
Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Thank you.
Yes. Have you got...
How much
for
do
the
I
room?
owe you?
60 real.
60?
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the money.
I'm sing karaoke here.
Absolutely in the question.
Hell yeah.
First we find a sad banger. Your body is ready, sire.
Alright. I'm out. What's going on in here? Dishes. Funny. You? Hey.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood. Occasionally.
What if you solved his love problems? No.
This must be the Whirling's core.
Not my place.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. It must be his name. Garanzi.
Garanzi.
Kube. The man puts his cup down and replies something. He smiles and back. It's almost like music, especially with the...
Alright, whatever.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. The door does not budge. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one.
I wonder where this door leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen.
The winch, outside, in the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
There was a winch outside.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
A mini side investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafe...
Talk to Gart again. Hey.
Can I help you? What thing?
Mysterious
yes,
door.
That door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
What's behind it then?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not awesome, boring storage space with a bunch of old junk.
What if it's the cow level?
Junk and dust.
And while you're having Gart help the investigation, you can help with his love problems. Y'all want me to help this guy too much.
Indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you want to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the...
But you could imagine.
So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
Great, thanks. Got a lot going on now. Where did I get it? Oh, I got his shift card. So let's go open the dumpster. I don't want to talk to the woman in the wheelchair. I'm embarrassed still from earlier where I almost killed her. Okay. I'm gonna...
This trash container is locked. The sliding...
Let's open it.
Well-oiled crack. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Why?
Just a feeling. A warning from some part of you.
Let's open it.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk.
What do we got going in here?
Broken egg in it.
Ew.
Some pasta wrapper.
Ew.
You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Going deeper.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below.
Pasta packages. Pick at the rags.
Threadbare kitchen towels. Something catches your eye.
Ants?
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool. Are these the victim's clothes?
Oh.
The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver. These clothes...
Cadaver in odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Okay.
Drop them in here, officer.
Evidence. Okay. Let's bag these trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied.
Nothing.
He wore them with a belt. The belt is missing. That's it.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Grab
a
it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Guy almost feels like he was a soldier.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as
You
someone
think the
from
kids might know, as much as I regret saying that?
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno.
See?
Yeah, let's just not.
Not really.
You're so right. Kim,
All we know
you're
is
so right.
Victims' clothes are in the trash. The lead was...
Okay, whatever.
Nods. Then
I'm getting that mug.
out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Oh, man.
Only in its social sensibility.
Give me the mug. Yellow man mug. Oh, no, Kim doesn't like that I took the mug. Hold on. We can maybe pawn it. Alright, what's
just
any food waste?
Cold. What's this?
Chicken?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look bad.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM
Oh.
street grid on it. You've even got an auto. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Officer,
I guess I didn't like it.
Piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations.
Easier said than done. How could this pathetic cabbage of copy paper and plastic ever become très disco?
Très disco.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case.
Okay.
Anyway, where were we?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
The container sounds a
I think we're
muffled
done.
gong.
That was useful.
That's one thing off the list.
Yeah. Now have the mug.
An intricate web of it's still gone, 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 gone.
Big W, you not only found evidence, but also your paperwork? That is a W. Why can't I do anything? Can't I move? Got the mug. Yellow mug man. Broken-eared mug somehow made its way into Whirling in Rags dumpster. Depicts a person of Sumerian descent. Okay.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Oh,
Look at all this oh, God, no.
What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Mug will be useful.
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go for it.
I will. And we have my ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white. There's a piece of toilet paper. Or is it cleaning tissue? It's a metaphor for you.
Back to
It's just
toilet paper.
sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
I think I will.
Still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to
Let's
do,
look at the
an
clip.
aluminium block runs
Aluminium.
the width of the board. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
What's the sticker?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
How do you
Any
read
capable
those?
light with the right wavelength will do. All
Hey.
RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks.
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address.
Oh,
The
maybe it has my
information.
name.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand.
About the
They're
white
not
papers.
exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across
Can't
the
really read
entire
it, huh?
page. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files
I am committed to
themselves are
paper.
plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year.
Okay.
The exact number is hard to estimate, due to it's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Got it. Thanks, Logic.
What do you mean? Is that all?
Whoa, reaction speed came in. Isn't that good?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Like that was my load.
That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Some kind of superstar. We already... Oh, this is done. The solution. I burned out all right.
We all do, sooner.
Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense.
The mention of a naming convention.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
That's hype. The solution is the completed thought and what the bonuses you get.
A title, one
I have to check that
even.
after.
One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole.
Square
Murders.
hole?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I give them titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense,
why?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Bite through the head.
Oh.
He died. It was a workplace accident.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the... Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
It's a paper.
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil.
Tim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook.
Two pens.
Shiny pens. He is not really saying anything. Just standing there.
Have one?
Know that I give this to you
Hell yeah.
with resentment.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong
Mitt
pen
needs the
in a
paper.
brash freehand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes: inspect the victim's body, get the body down, interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry.
Hell yeah.
And it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Is this case named?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Theories are at home in the mirror. How about shit on a stick?
Yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it.
Fine, it's the hanged man.
That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The hanged... I'm going to start calling it the hanged man.
Plus 30 XP.
It's good
Hell
with
yeah.
salty dessert.
The notebook is annual. You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers.
Let's read these
They're a
case
little
files.
further from your nose now. Yes,
Hell
you
yeah.
can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example,
Okay, so we're HDB,
411
and 41 is precinct, right?
1170. Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
I'm HDB.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it.
This guy called me Harry up here.
Case files.
Maybe my interfacing knows me.
Say HDB are your initials.
I'm Harry. I don't feel that.
Isn't real. It takes about half an hour to piece one together.
Oh, God.
Using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
How about the next world mural?
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking cause of failure. Rent too high.
Rent is too damn high.
The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible, only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2
They don't
days,
like it?
the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer.
It is kind of a
You
bummer.
and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
I like street art. I don't love the message. It is kind of a bummer. Keep it. It's pretty cool.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority.
I've seen that.
And that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class.
In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter. And agreement as well.
That's cool.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden paper.
What are on the yellow paper?
Thin, translucent copy of paper. So then rip them from the binder and hand them out. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are, you don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Got it.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 200.
Gotta get these people.
But they appear. These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and all in a print, a dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameter, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
How's it
the
smell?
acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls. Probably called Fermi Discrete. Or
I'm good.
Your nose does not understand what it did. It's made
Anything
of
on the
dark
clipboard?
blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. Something rattles inside, and something small inside. Light. Made of paper or cardboard, or permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Anything in there?
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. With your hands, you 4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
You can open this. Nice.
The 2 sides of the board appear slightly misaligned. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, without resistance or sound, the 2 panels move against each other. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. 2 octopuses are smiling. reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
Tickets to the aquarium? That doesn't really fit my character. Do I have a daughter or something?
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile.
Is this my daughter?
Although, Harry, it begins.
Harry?
You're already reading.
That's me.
I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Your wife? But
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe the happiness I feel with you.
Oh.
You have a vast,
Like a girlfriend or a wife?
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you, you feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Pass out? What?
There is nothing. Again.
No, dude, what? This isn't a restart? Okay. Okay, I almost freaked out. Okay.
Nothing sad, brother. No, well,
we've been here before.
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
Yeah.
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows. Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always
Thought
there.
gained white morning. It's an interesting scene to come into.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so.
Smelled so nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Oh, was this my ex-wife?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Ooh. No.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where's Voyager
There is
Road?
no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. You think they would let you until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Passed out.
Oh, but you are.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Okay. Where am
The
I?
upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil.
Drink. Water.
Yeah.
The water is cold, silvery.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone?
We can
You
try.
need a secondary form of...
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water.
What happened?
I could ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I
10
out?
minutes, maybe.
10 minutes?
That does sometimes happen.
Ledger of failure and hatred? Got white mourning here. Oh, we got this one too. Don't have it. See yourself from above. This is -1 authority while I research. Little guy got further and further away. Research time 5 hours. How we doing tonight? A lot better, Silver. A lot better. I'm buying in. Research it.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Yeah, let's get this shit.
Good.
This is a Fallout Baldur's Gate type of game. There's a lot of like decision-making components that certainly certainly affect the game. But I don't think there's much combat. Did I restart? No.
The world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state.
Bonus is -1 logic. Learning cap for visual calculus raised to 6. Learning cap for suggestion raised to 6. Electrochemistry and composer raised to 6. But -1 logic. Can I turn it off? Forget thought for 1 point. It will be lost forever. Where are my points? Yeah, I see this not everything is good thing coming into play again. Let's use your headlights to look at that paper.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start.
Yep.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow, like a leopard waking from its sleep.
Whoa.
The lights unfold with a little click.
There you go.
I've seen the older versions of Fallout. Don't have a lot of combat. Yeah, it's. I think that's probably an apt description. Let's put the Ledger of Failure and Hatred in our hands.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp.
Did we listen to Speed Freaks? Just a little bit. We got a little freaky.
And the veins of a great river.
You hold your Ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. It has bonuses. Oh, the Ledger? Nice.
Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
What are those?
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. The first row has 18 dots.
Are we a genius? Is Harry a genius? Probably, right? And he's probably some god cop. My delusions are getting to me. He's probably some god cop. And it sounds like he had a wife or a girlfriend that left him. Maybe he was too committed to the job. Yeah, I am some kind of superstar. I gotta go to sleep, but you're getting into it some more. Will be fun to talk. Yeah, for sure. You're a superstar? Yeah, thanks.
The next is
18.
It runs all. You count 216 perforations.
18, 216.
Nice large number. A wave of pride. The last row has 3 perforations.
18, 216, 3.
That's it.
Good night.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the mate.
Where are we on this?
Right here.
Okay.
No, it does not.
What about these dots?
Perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers. often do.
Hell yeah.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
Thanks, physical instrument. Oh, is that your penis? Realize.
The first row represents your years of service.
18 years.
Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Probably some boring office job.
No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases.
Oh, wow.
Wow, more than 200.
216?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I used to be good.
Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
I'm a
For
killer.
an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Hell yeah. How about you, Kim?
Yes. Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like, what's your hobby?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Yeah, I
Why
should
not
find a
gardening?
hobby?
You've already got the gloves.
Wow.
The lieutenant nods.
Kim's kind of awesome.
Right. I'll go turn off the...
You can now see your statistics.
Got it. We got our stats. What else we got going on? We got a skill point if we need. We could juice something up. Kim is top 5 fictional characters, and he's not 2 through 5. Better than Beatrice? I'm excited. Okay, listen. What an answer. My hands are up. My hands are up. You got me. She's not fictional. That was fast. What an answer. Hold on. I'm like floored. Which Beatrice? The Golden Witch. Of course. What does this do? This has stats?
It's
Doesn't
the
have
legend
stats.
you found in the trash.
Got... Holy crap, that's big ass flashlight. Okay, so wait, what? We can try to make the jump again. I guess I can go do that. What else are we trying to do? We'll put the clothes in the trash. Ask Kuno or Gart if he knows. Oh, okay, let's ask Gart. I'm not asking Kuno. I'm gonna hit him with this crowbar if I do. We should try to get my gun too. Maybe we can pawn off this cup. There's a lot we can do.
Can I help you?
Here's the key back.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Also, you had that guy's ID, which to be frank, I don't know what that does. I didn't get that. Oh yeah, it can get us into the docks probably. So then someone can probably help us get that guy down. I found the victim's clothes.
Strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys to the trash
collection
container?
service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when.
What are they, ninjas?
This will have to be one of those little threats. Thank you anyway.
Could someone in the staff put them there?
Yes.
Sylvie. We're not going to talk. Find a way into the secret passage. Find booze. Place the lost bull. Track down your gun. Track down your badge. Talk to Gart, Lieutenant Love. Who made the call reporting the crime? Keep searching for the caller. Victim's tattoos. Probably gonna crash soon, but I'll watch the VOD. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too much longer either. Need to make sure I sleep this week. Got a late start, but I did go to the gym today, which is big. I needed that. So, it's starting to rain. You know, you see who did anything here? Talk to this. No, nope.
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
That's your girl? Whatever.
Not all of us. Acts like that stick with you for a while.
Whatever.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night. Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony. Put the fucking knife in you. Yeah.
I've been in your room.
But you and Kuno are good for now. Pals?
The determination in his voice leaves little...
Okay,
and
yeah,
you're
let's
back in business with the Kuno.
figure out what's going on with this kid. Nope. I have no more questions about the crime scene.
Of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know, dude.
Listen. Kuno could...
I'm not listening to this
blind
kid.
not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
Actually, what happened to his clothes? Wait, how nice are your pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
Huh.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
Interesting.
Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
Physical Instrument.
They will also make you into an idiot.
I might be interested in those pants.
Alright, Pico. Shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There was this mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes.
Yeah. Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique too.
Interesting.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal.
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching.
Hint, don't avoid the bugs.
My Kuno.
Don't avoid the bug.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
All right.
Yeah, whatever.
I can only
Kuno
do so much with you. I'm off.
Kuno does...
All right. Let's. We got here a pen. Buy those pants. So the person with the mug probably put the clothes in the trash. Who else has unauthorized? It may take a while. Okay. Now it's a racist mug. There's only one racist guy that I know. I wonder if that's his mug. I know a lot of other people are racist too, but there's one that comes to mind. See if we can give him that mug. I also have an ID, so maybe I can just get in with an ID. I like the bat. Whoa, it's like raining. Hey, bud, I'm back.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Well,
the man looks at you, silent and unmoving.
You are not Santiago. Santiago is not you. Even the phrenically impaired can see this.
Well, what about this mug?
Does not so much as glance at the object.
You like it?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
I like that there was a dialogue tree for this, though, and they knew you would think of this guy. That's
He
quite
had
funny.
nothing to do with it. Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
We can swing at him again. Swing at him again? No, it's not the time. It's not the time. Wish you would put the mug in the trash. Maybe we can pawn the mug. Hey, what's up? Can you help me with anything?
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now?
I'm a worker like you guys.
The man looks at the colorful people.
But that's not...
He can't know that. Maybe you're just younger on the photo.
Yeah, it's an old picture.
Back when you were not a cop, but a heavy-set, dark-skinned dock worker named Santiago John?
Yeah.
Highly unlikely. I've known John for several years now.
Ah.
Also, you told me you're a cop, remember?
No.
How did you get his shift card?
I found it on the ground.
John's been out drinking himself blind again? He should watch his step.
No, it will prove useful still. Believe your thieving fingers.
No, this is evident.
Oh, is my friend in some sort of trouble? Who knew?
Yeah, pretend I didn't say anything to you. Hey, bud.
Right to work! Right to work!
I need you to be my champion.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
Okay.
When a bunch of ungrateful laid beats me.
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs.
This dude is ripped. Okay.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Why?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
He disposed of his clothes. I wonder if his clothes got dirty in the murder.
He ignores your question, choosing instead to the emaciated work. Silence is the answer. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy.
Yeah, where are you from? Part of the investigation.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or
yeah, let's talk.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
I know bars.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
I don't remember that well.
It was a long time ago.
Curious. Hey.
Welcome to it. Do continue, sir.
Come on, man. The hooler. It's just a greeting. A lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't
Would you like a racist mug?
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you be.
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
All right. Hey, Kim, I've got your back.
You do make a cute couple.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular.
Whatever you
We got questions.
Officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes.
Is this your mug?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while. God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
That argument all about?
Biological determinism, natural law.
Not more
the
racist.
most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Not sheep, ostriches. Actually, neither ostriches or sheep.
Oh my god, Encyclopedia, you gotta chill.
It's just the same.
Oh, so you're just a racist.
I'm not just racist.
Ah,
Look,
I have
write
other
books.
features.
The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should...
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Someone got my back. I know Encyclopedia got my back. Vince, he's mildly disappointed that you don't want to hear more of his lecture. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Go fuck yourself.
Don't push your luck, runt.
Have a good day. Maybe we can get drunk and fight. But I shouldn't spend my money on... Go try to pawn this money. Later. Pretty sure this was the point. This.
Yes?
Oh, no. Can't do anything with that. Him was in the way. Hey.
Hello again. How can I help you?
Don't have any guns.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
Oh.
I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh god. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Uh-oh.
You
told you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a and I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long.
Fire a police officer?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, truth be told.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
I don't like it either.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I can find her?
Officer.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do.
Of course.
At least we got that. Oh, there's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
What do we got?
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Not gonna sell his handkerchief. Not gonna sell his shift card. Oh, we can't sell him the photo of the court. That's
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects.
But do you know what the tattoos mean?
Counter radiance networks. Anti.
You have absolutely no idea.
Another time, perhaps.
Yep. Bad. It was a girl who took it though. He kept saying she. What else could we possibly do? We can go try that jump again. If I level up my jumping.
This Post Lavatorie mail, a faint sticker on the side reads, RCM emergency.
Good mail delivery.
The box seen, eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you,
the mail
man.
collection box seems cathartic, thankful even.
Good. Oh yeah. All that garbage. What is the plan now? Add. I think if I hit this button, it'll pop up and it'll say, hey, what should I go do? On the Twitch stream. Oh. And then I missed it. Oh, there it is. This is the logo of the municipality of Rochelle. I don't think it gave me anything. This could be useful. Here's the pop-up for altering skills. Lets the audience level and de-level a skill. Oh, that's a little scary. Level up, save your... We're gonna try this jump again. Shoes off. Pants off. You know the vibes. Here we go.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings.
Got it.
Is still caught.
Yo, what? Failed again.
No, no. That's still too high. What?
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Yeah. Awful. Feels bad. Can't make that jump yet. I can go try to punch the guy again. But that hurts my morale, I think, if I fail it. So we're gonna need some stuff to heal my morale, which I guess I can go buy. I could also buy some booze beforehand to up my physical. If we want to try to punch him out. Seems reasonable enough. It's kind of one of our only options right now. Hurt your physical because if you fail, he crushes your hand. Thought I heard mental. Here, I don't think we've talked to this person. Hey.
Welcome back. The days ain't going by any faster, but it feels like forever.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a...
Might hurt mental, but I know for sure it hurts physical. Okay.
Or he just likes unusual words.
I don't...
Yeah.
I'm not even listening to this guy.
What do you need?
You know anything about the dead guy?
One of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept
busy with what?
The fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Your conclusion?
I'm surprised there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
All right, I'm good for now. Think about that. We need a lot of money. KK, how's it going? We need a lot of money. And a lot of stuff. And we have nowhere to go. So I think the only option might be get drunk and try to punch that guy out. Been alright? Heck yeah. I think that might be our only option. Okay.
A colorful.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Give me cheap booze.
Here you go, mister.
Trade in some money.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk.
40 cents, baby. You know your sideboard? Hell yeah. Very important. Got our booze and our crowbar.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself. What a solid can of mass-produced piss water.
Hell yeah.
Well over. Wow. The gods of mass production. Fine.
Hold on. I'm gonna ignore it for now. What did she say? I imagine there's probably some aspect of this game too where if you don't drink, you get a different path. I could just try to fight him without drinking. I think I'm gonna drink. Orb of Sealing, Tariff, Sensor, 3 Disenchant, 2 Blanch, 1 Incap. Not, Expel the Departed? Let's have a drink. How do we do it? Clicking in R3, but it's not doing. Can I... Cannot do it here. Doesn't want me to. Like the -1 cost. -1 costs more than fast speed? I feel like fast speed's really important. There's merit to both, though. I like the fast speed myself. Can't seem to drink it. Is it red? Is it red because I can't drink it? But it said one of my quests was to drink. Done. Read the watermarks. I don't have a... Whoa. Oh. These are things that we've tried. They're found white check. Oh, that's useful. Physical instrument legendary. Sleeping dock worker, physical instrument challenging. Oh, wait, maybe we can wake that guy up. See if he'll go do it for.
The worker is in a deep slumber. There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber.
Why the yelling man?
Looks like a Sow descendant. A lot of Sow dock workers are.
I need you to answer some questions.
You woke me up for that? Fine. What is it, officer? Yeah, what about it?
I'm cool with it.
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch,
Another one falls in a manhole. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Alright, let's...
If you get lucky, I might even have answers for them. That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
How's that going?
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Yeah.
Good. Then you understand the gist of it. Well, for one, I can get some God. We
Organize
are
the strike.
the workers. The union.
No leader?
I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
The dock worker doesn't answer.
Kind of useless. But we have this map tab. Measure head, conceptualization medium, Kuno, measure head formidable. Can't do any of these. We can go back to the mirror and try encyclopedia again. Try unequipping your other tool. Oh, it may be a bug. Well, I'm reconsidering the drinking. The momentary pause had me reconsider. I can't go back to my room until I pay for it. Hey, lady.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no
You're a
sweetie.
handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
I don't want to talk
I'm
about it.
sorry if I was being... You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Did she buy my gun?
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our
Morel.
friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew.
I'm sorry I crashed into you earlier.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
What was
From
that?
where I was standing, it looked like you were about to pull out two guns, but drew out two birdies instead. Well, of course.
I gotta get going now. Else to do. Call it for tonight, honestly. It's getting kind of late. Been going a couple hours. Gotta get back at this next stream. We need some medicine too. Yeah, I might just leave that for next time. Think about what to do next. That sounds like a plan. Maybe something will happen next time. I'm with it though. I think I'm approaching the game the right way now. And yeah, we're just gonna vibe. See what happens. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I always appreciate everyone hanging out. The stream, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, we'll get back to it probably Wednesday. All things considered, definitely trying to do the gym more. So probably gonna be starting a little later and going a little shorter. But I think the gym comes first. So appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.